Hello everyone, this is Catherine Siri Sat, and I'm so excited to share the information on how to squat down to pick something up off the floor. Also, this is great for if you are weeding in your garden or doing any home repair where you need to get down, whatever it is. So, we're going to be working with three concepts today. The first concept is this concept of keeping your spine in its natural alignment and having this sense of length in your body. So right now, if you are standing up, I invite you to just stand tall. If you have a chance, please watch my video that's called Slow Squats for Strengthening Thighs and Stabilizing the Knees, because I go over that concept more thoroughly in that video. So that's what we are going to focus on, part one. Part two is we're going to be reaching within our kinosphere. So what does that mean? Kinesiology is the study of movement. And each of us has our own kinosphere. How far can I reach in any direction without losing my balance easily? So if I overreach, like let's say there's something over there and I can't quite reach it, I lose my balance. So the concept here is that we want to put ourselves within easy distance, optimal distance for an easy reach of whatever it is we're bending down to pick up, okay? And number three is, actually let me go back. We want to do that because when we are within our kinosphere, we can use our structural design to support us in alignment as we pick something up, so we do not have excess stress on our ankles, knees, hips, or shoulders. The third thing we're going to focus on is the relationship of our shoulders and our hips. I'm going to show you this stretchy yellow band. So what's important is to remember that there's always a relationship diagonally across our back. I'm going to show you this. So when I bend my shoulder forward, the opposite hip moves away. So there's a lengthening and then a shortening. And that happens, of course, on both sides. So I would bend away. Okay? So we are working with that constant relationship, and we want to keep a balance so that we have the relationship from shoulder to hip stabilized by the kind of triangle formed by our legs and feet. So here we go. Let's look around. I'm going to straighten out my mat a little bit. It slid. Okay, what have I got here? I've got a pink ball over here, and I want to reach down and pick it up. So first of all, I'm going to actually face it and show you some decent form. We always stand with our feet comfortably apart. So let me talk about that. Your comfortably apart will be different than mine, but for me, it definitely is wider than my shoulders. When we come down, our knees are always going to stay over the center of our foot. Okay, they're not going to go in. We don't come down like this. We don't come on with the way on the outsides of the feet. You keep the knee over the center of the foot. And then the other thing, which is described more carefully in the video called Slow Squats for Strengthening Thighs and Stabilizing the Knees, is that we keep our spine in alignment. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to do everything right. I'm going to keep my spine in its natural length. I'm going to kind of keep the knee over the center of the foot, and here I am, and I'm reaching for that ball, and oh my gosh, it's too far away. So I could overreach and strain my knees and my back, or I could just come up and walk closer to it. So I'm going to show you how this looks from the front. I'm going to reach for the red ball that's in front of me. I am in an optimal range to pick that up. I put my feet comfortably apart. I rock my weight back, keeping the spine long, folding at the hips. Now I'm coming down. Belly is always soft. There's no need to tuck the tail. The tail is reaching behind. My knees are not coming forward. No tucking that tail. We have long back. And as I come down, let's reach with this hand. I'm going to reach with this hand, Now notice, I start lengthening. So in order to support myself, I'm putting the other forearm on the leg. And now I press into both legs and come up. Easy peasy. Let's put that down on the ground. I have to set this down on the ground. Here I am, I come down. Because I need to reach across, I'm going to support myself to support that lengthening of the back and place the ball on the floor. Now what if I wanted to pick up something kind of heavy? Let me show you this. I'm in a good stance now, belly soft. All of the effort, for the most part, is going to be in the legs. We're going to let those biceps might have to help too, right? But we're going to reach down with both hands, grab whatever we need, and now I use both legs to come up to standing. Woo! Beautiful, right? Let's set this aside. Turn around. Now I'm going to pick up this ball over here. So feet apart, I come down, I'm actually within reaching range. I'm going to reach with the hand that's furthest from the camera so you can see, look, it's almost out of range, but I can touch it and pull it in. If it were right here, it would have been perfect. Now, if I need to use both hands to come up, I can use my hands to help my thighs press up. Okay, I'm going to turn a little bit more at a diagonal so we can practice. I'm going to put this down on the floor. Okay, so I'm supporting myself with my other hand if I need to. If I'm pulling weeds and my legs and thighs are strong, I can use both hands. If I want to pick it up with the other hand, I can change sides. So try that a few times if you're doing this with me. You reach down, support with your forearm or your hand, pick up, or do it on the other side. Okay, one more thing to try. Oh my gosh, there's this orange ball behind me that I really want to pick up. So what some people might do is think, oh my gosh, I got to pick up that ball. They turn their foot, they start reaching, they get off balance, and now I'm cranking my knee, I'm hurting my lower back. It is not really good form. And I'm really jamming in my shoulder. So the better thing to do is to come up and stand tall, change my direction, look at that ball, get within reach range, pick it up. There we go. It's easy peasy once you learn the technique. It will take so much pressure, particularly off of your knees, your lower back, and even your ankles once you learn how to do this correctly. So just take some time, play with picking up something off the floor or setting it down. It's also great exercise for strengthening your thighs. You don't need to go and do a bunch of squats at the gym or leg presses. This will do it for you. Thank you so much for taking this time to learn more about how your body can work for you to support you while you move. I love sharing this information with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you for taking time to be with your sacred temple, your body.